2025. This is Professor Lipscomb here with Brooklyn Williams. Brooklyn, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Pretty cold, actually.
Yeah,
Really
and we're
good.
right here on the corner of Gorell Street and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Do you know actually how cold it is?
It is currently 26 degrees out here in Greensboro, but we're waiting for the parade, so hopefully it's worth it.
But the spirit here is very warm. Also, there's a lot of sun out. So if you are at home in bed right now, I would say get out of bed and then do what, Brooklyn?
Come on down.
Come
Put on your
on.
warm clothes and come on down.
So right now we are at the end of the parade route. You're probably wondering, why is there no marching bands behind us?
Well, that's because they haven't gotten here yet. So we just got here about 30 minutes ago, and we're just waiting for them to pass through. But you guys will see that soon.
Yeah, and then the parade route comes down here, down MLK, which was named for the person whose holiday we celebrate and renamed in
Yes.
Greensboro, I believe back in the 90s.
Mhm.
And what we're going to do is the action is going to be coming right behind us. And hopefully what we're going to be able to do is show you some of the cool parade acts that are going to be performing today and marching, and then also have a chance to talk to some of the people as we go.
Yes, that would be great.
So I understand, Brooklyn, you're no stranger to parades, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm from California, Pasadena to be exact. So we have our Rose Bowl parade, and they have mini floats. We have a princess there. Like, it's just a lot of fun.
Did you
Lots
go
of
when you
things.
were a very little girl?
Yes, we used to spend the night. I put quotation marks because we would come outside and then we'd go back upstairs because my grandmother stayed right across the street from it. So we pretend that we slept over and then come out real early in the morning with everybody else and watch the parade. It's very
So
fun.
as a little girl, did you want to participate in parades or maybe be the queen? You said the parade had queens.
No, I never found any interest in that, but my sister is. She speaks Mandarin, so if she were to win, she would be the first African American who speaks another language, Mandarin. to
So
be
your
exact.
sister is an interest in that.
She's interested in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Well, I'm looking now, and what will happen soon, Brooklyn? We've been doing this, gosh, maybe more than 5, 7 years here at Bennett College, out here
Seems
on
so.
this spot every year covering the MLK Day Parade. And it's the most exciting thing, I think, is that in just a few minutes, we're going to start to hear the parade before we see it. Now, let's see if we can we've got Faith on camera right now behind the scenes, as well as the other Brooklyn. See if, Faith, if you could rotate the camera down MLK so our audience can get a kind of a look. So there's MLK. We're right here by Dame's Chicken and Waffles. And over that hill, that's where the parade acts are going to come. What's your favorite act in a parade?
I think my favorite act in a parade would be the dancers. I love seeing the ones with batons or the leg kicks. Those are really fun for me, entertaining. I like it.
Okay. And then mine, I think, would be the floats, like the big.
The ones with flowers and stuff?
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's really nice. I like it.
You know, what will be cool is learning from some of the little kids who have had a chance to participate, what this participation in the parade means, and also what it means to be celebrating Martin Luther King. Did you study a lot about Martin Luther King?
Yeah, we did. In school, we did study about him. We learned about what he did, what he stood for. And I'm just happy to be here. You know, the street is named after him. It's his day, so I'm really excited to celebrate him and his accomplishments that he left on the world.
I was at a program on Saturday commemorating Martin Luther King, and one of the things they talked about is the way in which he was a founder of the country, almost in the way as a James Madison or a Thomas Jefferson, in the sense that he demanded the country follow through on the 14th Amendment and the idea of equality that was promised in the Constitution, but not followed through on through the next 100 years. And he made that demand of the country and insisted that everybody have these equal rights. Now, we're less than a mile away from the lunch counter where the sit-ins occurred in 1960.
Oh, yeah.
That were planned by Bennett Bells as well as students from North Carolina A&T and participated in by Bennett students from North Carolina A&T, other colleges, high school students from Dudley High. So we have a rich civil rights history right here in Greensboro.
Yes.
Well, I wanted to get Brooklyn in. I know you wanted to interview the other Brooklyn a little bit. And Brooklyn, if you could come in, I believe this is her first parade, and I was going to get you to ask her a little bit about it.
All right. So, Brooklyn, is this your first time being out here in the parade?
No, I actually was here last year at the parade. The social work club was in the MLK Parade last year.
Hold it down a little.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause it's- Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do you think that you're gonna find something different on this parade versus last year?
Yeah, possibly. I feel like now that I'm not in it, I might can see like different acts or just like, different like performers or different organizations and things. So that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you said you were in the parade.
Yeah,
What was your role?
The social work club. Yeah.
So what did you guys have a float or?
We had a truck and it was just like we had signs saying that who we were and things like that. We were just saying hey and waving, and just
Wow, that's really fun. So yeah, you're definitely gonna see from another perspective how it is to be in the parade and how it is to be a watcher in the parade.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite float from last year? Or thing?
I just it was like these little girls. They were just dancing in front of us. So I think that was my favorite because they were dancing really good and they were really cute and they were handing out like socks and stuff. And I got some socks and gloves from them. So
Do you
that
think
was
they'll
cute.
be here today and hand out more socks and gloves?
Hopefully,
Some of us really need them.
yeah, because it's really cold out here.
It is freezing out here.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you so much for answering these questions, and I hope you have a great time at the parade.
Thank you for asking me. So
Yes.
yeah. Awesome.
Bye-bye. What? Yeah, I'm clocking out. I don't want to. No, Brooke, come on. Oh, we're live? Oh, my bad.
So, Brooklyn, where are you going?
Oh,
We're on live YouTube, and I've got some information for you. The parade will be coming in 10 minutes, okay? So this is the last time if you're in bed right now, get out of bed. Who would sleep, by the way, till almost 11:30? Nobody would do
Me.
that, would they? You would?
Yep.
No,
Given the circumstance, I would.
So come on down here, get ready. There's a lot of good seats. Let me see if we can we've got Jasmine now on the camera. And I'm gonna see if I can get her to switch the camera around. There's already some kind of parade goers lining up. There's some nice benches out by Dame's Chicken and Waffles. And yeah. And there you see some young kids in a wagon. So it's really, Brooklyn, quite a gathering that's already started.
It is. You can see lots of people have joined us. When we first came, it was pretty empty, but the streets are slowly filling up, and people are bringing their friendly companions here to celebrate MLK Day.
We've got some young kids here, and maybe
And
we can
some
get a word
wagons.
with them in a minute if they head this way. Excuse me.
I'm hearing something,
Are
guys.
we okay if we get a
I'm
quick
hearing some
interview with the
drums
kids
coming
about
up,
the parade?
y'all. Get ready.
We're gonna maybe talk to some of the parade goers in just a moment.
There's only...
So, hey, good morning. Hi, we are on the Bennett YouTube live channel, and we are doing live coverage of the parade. I'm Professor Lipscomb, and this is Brooklyn.
Hey.
Tell me y'all's names.
I'm Anthony.
AJ,
Hi, AJ.
Mackenzie,
Mackenzie. Mariah. Okay. So, hey, just wanted to ask you all, how are you looking forward to the parade today?
I'm just looking forward to watch it.
Okay. And what about you, AJ?
To watch it?
And in school, do you get a chance to study Martin Luther King?
No,
Not yet. Okay.
not yet.
Not yet. And what about you? I bet you had a chance to study.
Yeah, I did in school. I'm kind of old now, though, so, we passed school time. But, yeah, we studied in school.
What do you tell the kids when you're celebrating this kind of event about the meaning of Martin Luther King?
Just more so the meaning of Black history and kind of what he stood for. They're still kind of young right now to get it, but I'm kind of bringing them out here so they can kind of get an experience to, kind of see what everything's about.
Okay, and our last question for you. What are you most looking forward to today?
To watch all the characters from the parade.
The characters from which?
The parade.
The parade, okay.
Do you have a favorite character?
No, I have not seen it.
This is their first parade.
So,
Me too. Woo!
So that should be very exciting. What about you, AJ?
Someone at parade.
Say that one more time.
Someone at parade.
someone at the parade. And one thing you might like is there's a lot of cars. They're real loud and they ride all around. And you know, there's something very healthy that they do also. They throw candy. Did you know that? Do you think that maybe there'll be an exception? You'll be able to eat some candy in the morning today? You don't want to? Okay.
All
That's
right,
probably
healthy.
more healthy anyway. Thank you all so much and enjoy the parade.
Thank you all.
Well, you can see people are already getting excited to be out here in Brooklyn. And I'm starting to see the crowd fill up. And what do we hear?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm hearing some drums coming up, y'all. So I'm excited to see who is behind the sound of those drums. The drums of liberation. But yeah, I think everybody's pretty much defrosting since it's so cold out here. We haven't gotten any pretty great responses yet.
And what I have noticed in terms of the crowd is that it's not as packed now, but as the sun comes out and then the sounds and the excitement of the parade, I expect what we're going to see is the street is going to start to line up.
Too bad my phone's dead. I wish I could record. But I'll just go back to YouTube Live and watch it.
Nobody needs to record on your phone today. We've got it all
Woo!
right here live across
Yes,
the
thank God.
We're coming to you. We're the Bennett College Journalism and Media Studies Department bringing this program on to you today. Like I said, if you're just joining us, we've been doing this for several years. Now you're going to hear that in the background. One of the great things about being around downtown Greensboro, the train. It's called the Gate City for that reason. So you'll hear a little bit of a train action in the background. Now back to Pasadena. Pasadena, what's the weather usually like at the parades that you go to in Pasadena?
It's usually around 60 degrees, 65. It can go up to 70s though. But it's not as cold as this. It's not as cold. And some of the things I noticed are different. I know we're still early into it, but there would be a lot more people lined up on every street, and they wouldn't have been coming in from the morning. They would be having their bags, their camping fires, their little pots, portable pots and stoves, spending the night before. So, because seats can get they can be taken.
Well, I'm very excited about this concept now. The Pasadena Parade, obviously with a little bit of a longer history, but I'm hopeful that maybe as this MLK Parade goes through more and more years, that maybe we can start to camp out and that tradition can be held here. It'll be very cold though.
Yeah, right. I don't think most people would do it.
Okay, here we are. We've got our opening act. We've got Jasmine on the camera. What I'm going to have her do is switch the camera, point it down MLK, and we're going to let you hear some of the sounds as they approach for just a minute. Okay, here we are. Do we have eyes yet on who this first group is? It's a marching band. The group is being led by one of the police cars. Police were out early, making sure the streets were cleared and safe, Brooklyn.
Yep. I see blue and yellow, so I'm assuming A&T, but let's find out.
Okay, this is
NAACP, Martin Luther King Jr. Day Parade.
Yeah. Believe me, and I believe this group was at the front or near the front last year, so always represented.
Where are they coming from? Do you know?
We're about a mile down the road, down MLK Road.
That's a good walk.
All right, so we've got a good shot that the group are waving.
Hey, everybody.
Some young people leading this
they look
parade
like college
this
students.
year.
I know that girl. Just kidding,
So
I don't.
You don't.
I thought I did. She looked familiar to me. Hey.
They're saying happy MLK Day. Now we have our first round of cars. Here we go.
We've got a live band coming through, y'all.
Here we are. Brooklyn, I'm going to try to get a word. How is it being in the parade today?
It's amazing. amazing. It's amazing. This is an amazing opportunity for us to see people come out and celebrate what an amazing day, MLK Day. It's phenomenal. Good opportunity for us to see the community.
Great. Thanks for coming out.
Who are those people in there?
We're on the Grand Marshals, and they usually come to the first. The Grand Marshals are the people that are being honored this year.
Wow. How exciting that must be.
There's the MLK
President Damon
Day
Williams.
Parade president.
Okay, we have the same last name.
NAACP. How has it been being involved this year?
It's been wonderful. We're ready for a brand new year with a new president, Mr. Damon Williams.
Congratulations. Can we talk to you real quick on our live stream? Okay, we're going to get Jasmine and going to come over here. If you're just joining us, we've got a new president of the Greensboro NAACP, Damon Williams.
Yes.
Can you first just talk about what it was like being at the front of the parade this year?
Well, normally I'm at the back of the parade doing all the setup, so it was totally different. But at the same time, it gives you a different perspective, and as the president, we have to lead this thing always from the front. But it was definitely a different experience, definitely a different experience.
What time did you get here?
We've been on site since 8 a.m., 7:30, 8 a.m.
Wow.
What does the legacy of Martin Luther King mean to your mission today?
Everything. On the back of our shirts now we have freedom, justice, and equality, and Dr. King stood for everything that we could even aspire to be. To even try to comprehend what Dr. King stood for and what he did, his self-sacrifice. The same with Medgar Evers. It's my mission, and I call it a selfless sacrifice. That's what I call it. So to even aspire to that is almost unattainable, but we have to try.
I know we need to let you catch up with your group, but Brooklyn has the last question for you.
I just wanted to ask, what's one thing that you're going to do today to carry on MLK's dream?
We have to fight for equity.
Yes.
We have to fight for equity. If I told you right now, for the last data points that I had, that our police department and our fire department have a $250 million budget and not $1 was spent with black businesses, what would you say?
I would say, wow, that's
Wow,
unbelievable.
and most people don't know that. So what we're going to do is ensure that people have the knowledge and information they need to push them forward and ensure that they move forward with information and knowledge. Because if you don't have those fundamental pieces of data and information, you can't make a difference. You have to know what your city is doing and what it's not doing. You have to know.
Right.
Well,
Thank
Damon,
you so
thanks for
much
joining us.
for your
Best of
efforts.
luck
Thank you.
with the rest of the
Thank
day
you.
celebrations.
Thank you.
Great
Nice
question.
to
Like
meet
that.
you.
Appreciate it.
All right, we are back here
Where's my candy?
on the corner of Gorell Street and MLK Boulevard. Jasmine, I think, is going to get a shot. We've got some cars.
We got some pretty cool cars coming out. They're throwing candy for the kids to get. They're very loud.
I told the young boy we interviewed, AJ, or was it DJ? Do you
It was
remember?
AJ.
AJ, that there might be some cars coming. I bet he's really
Yeah,
excited.
I wonder how he's doing with it.
Now, Brooklyn, what I want our audience to think about, if you can hear me over the cars, is that as the cars drive by and Jasmine gets a shot of them on our live stream, I want you to know, what kind of car would you like to drive if you could have any of them?
If I could drive a car, I would drive a Jeep, and it would be green. I would drive one
What
of
about
those.
these cars coming up?
Not really my style, but if I had to choose, I would choose maybe that purple one right there. I like that color.
Okay.
That's cute. Oh, okay. Drop top? Yeah, real nice. That's the one I would get.
There.
What about you? Which one would you drive?
Well, I've always wanted to drive a convertible. I always thought it'd be
Oh,
so cool
really?
to have a car where it's almost like a boat that you can drive in the street.
Wow. What color would you get?
I would be maybe blue. Blue is
I
my
like it.
favorite color. So we've got around these really nice cars. Now, 26 degrees, Brooklyn, not typically weather you'd associate with
Nope.
with
Not at
taking the
all.
hood down on your convertible. But today, everyone's in open air, and we have another group coming up.
So this, I see somebody in a fraternity. I'm not sure. Huh?
Now, one neat thing, Brooklyn, is that we've starting to see some of these groups from fraternity. This, I believe, may be a fraternity at A&T, but we'll find out in a second. Maybe we can get a quick word with them.
They all look so young.
We have the group. Guys, could we get a quick word on the live stream? Could we get a quick word with you on the Bennett College live stream? Okay. I'm Professor Lipscomb, and this is Brooklyn Williams.
Hey, how you doing?
Here, and we want to just ask you a little bit about your organization.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. I'm with Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. We out here. It's cold, but we out here making it for our frat brother, Martin Luther King Jr. We
Wow.
Out here, yeah, that's our frat. We're just excited to see everybody. We've been passing out candy, seeing all the kids. I appreciate it. And what stream is this again?
This is Bennett College.
Bennett College.
On YouTube.
Yeah, and we from UNCG, and this is Captain Lynn, our alumni chapter out here as well.
Hey, UNCG.
He's a very humble person. He's the assistant director, which is #1 college student in the state of North Carolina.
Hey, real
Wow.
quick, are you proud of the way that your work has kind of been carried on through this new generation of college students?
Absolutely. We feel like mentoring is important, and to keep the dream of Dr. King alive, we have to share the message to young people to show the importance of what happened in the 1960s with the Civil Rights Movement,
Exactly.
with John F. Kennedy and Dr. King,
Yep.
and keeping
So I
his
see you
legacy
guys
alive.
don't have any. You guys are just walking out here. Is there any way you're portraying that today?
We're trying to give. We had a lot of candy to give away to the kids. This morning we went to 2 breakfasts. We had a parade yesterday in High Point, and today's program this morning talked about affordable housing, inequities in education, and in healthcare.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Good.
Thanks so much for your work, and I hope maybe you can warm up now that the parade route is over. And thank you for
Thank
keeping
you.
everybody nourished with that nice candy this morning.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Just trying to help
Can I have
the
one?
kids and help the citizens.
Yes,
God
as you
bless you.
should. God bless you.
Nice
All
meeting you.
right.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, how's it going, Frankie?
You know that guy?
Frankie, can
Hey,
we get a quick word with you?
Frankie. Yeah.
Okay, we have one of our area politicians with us here, Frankie Jones. Talk about your role with Guilford County.
Yes, I'm a county commissioner representing District 7, which is in the east side of Greensboro.
Could you give us a little history? I know you're from Greensboro. When did you first start attending the parade? Were you at the first one?
So I first started attending when I moved to Greensboro back in 2008. My fraternity is the same fraternity that Dr. King was in, and so it's a big deal for us to celebrate this every year and commemorate his memory and his contributions.
Could you just, before you go, I know you need to catch up with your group, how does Dr. King have relevance to your work today?
Dr. King has relevance to all of our work because the civil rights movement, while it's changed, is not over. There are still disparities in areas like healthcare, access to food, housing, fair paying jobs. And so the civil rights movement of today, it still continues. And Dr. King set an example that we continue to follow today.
All right, well, thank you so
Cool.
much. Stay
Thank
warm.
you.
And that was Guilford Commissioner Frankie Jones. And what's happening behind us, Brooklyn?
They got some little toy cars. I want. Yeah.
We're going to see if Jasmine can get a shot of these. Look at this. Look at this here. We got a toy car here. How's the parade going today?
No, I didn't pick it up. She got it.
Okay, yes.
Babe, did you get me a candy? That's what I was trying to tell y'all.
Got a little interview with one of the miniature riders with the small cars. And I think Brooklyn's going to be taking a quick break. And Tiara's going to be joining us.
All right. Yeah, here. I got to pick the candy. MC?
Right here at the
Thanks.
corner of Gorell Street and MLK Boulevard. I'm joined by Tiara Kemp. As we see another group coming, Tiara.
Yeah.
Which organization are you with today?
Lamplighters, sir.
They're going to be performing. Let's see if we can get a shot of this, Tiara.
Yes.
They're going to be stopping and performing a dance. Talk us through what you're seeing, Tiara.
I see great dancers. They're performing right now.
Coming behind them, there's a marching band.
Yes.
Now, one thing, I don't know if you caught that, Tiara, a lot of candy coming at people's feet. Do you like that part of the parade?
I love that part of the parade.
Have you been going to parades since you were younger?
Yes, I've been going to parades ever since I was younger.
Do we have a Omega Psi Chi chapter?
Yes.
All right. Can we get a quick word with you? We've got a couple of representatives from Omega Psi Chi. How's your participation in the parade this year?
It was great. Not too cold, a little chilly, but a great turnout. We also had the Piedmont Triad Area Chapter of Omega Lamplighters here with us to support Omega Psi Phi, a tall mega chapter here located in Greensboro.
What's the best part of the parade today for you?
The best part of the parade is just being able to see different people come out, be able to enjoy and celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the impact he's had on our lives.
Thanks for your participation.
Thank you.
Okay. As you can see behind Tiara and I, we've got a marching band from the school. A nice green outfit. Guilford County Schools represented.
Okay.
Now, many of the children are able to have the day off and be able to come out here and celebrate. Do you think that's a nice thing to do?
Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's actually a great opportunity to come out here and experience the parade.
On another day, they might be filled with children on the way to school or
Yeah.
a field trip. Going to see if we can get a shot up MLK. So we look up MLK Drive. There's some more trucks coming.
Yes, we got beautiful people in the cars waving.
We have Guilford County DAV. How is the parade going today? What's been your favorite part?
Us, Zeta Phi Beta, made a new chapter.
Great. Congratulations. Yeah. Or they said seeing all the people has been the favorite thing.
Yes.
Here we have a Shaw University Alumni Association. Have
Coming through
another
right now is
group.
my favorite sororities, the AKAs.
Here you see some young children. And they've got a great spot, Brooklyn. They're in the back of a pickup truck.
You got some sass to her, period.
Phi Beta Sigma. How is it going today? How's it been going in the parade?
It's amazing. It's amazing. We enjoy being out here in the community. So culture for service and service for humanity all day.
So Brooklyn, it's been a really great parade so far. What have you liked seeing?
I really like seeing the cars come through, and I really enjoyed speaking with that man from the NAACP. He has a lot of wisdom, and I think we can all learn from him.
Now, there's the group PACE. They do a lot of services for older people in the community.
All right, senior citizens of the world.
Could we get a quick word with you? How has it been participating in the parade? I know y'all do a lot for older people in the community.
We do, and we absolutely love coming out and helping folks understand the value and pace of the triad. This is a blessing, and we love it.
Well, thanks for your service.
How many people are on here? 3. Thanks.
Okay, there's the PACE van. Now, this is a van where they use to take sometime older people to services.
Yeah, they're definitely pacing themselves.
Okay. I'm going to see if I can get on and have a quick word. Sir, how has the parade route been for you?
It's been real good. It's been real good. A lot of good things. I really enjoyed it. It's been going well.
What does Martin Luther King Day real quickly mean to you?
He gave us all freedom.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. We're going to look up the parade route. Okay. We've got somebody getting out here. Can you tell who that is, Brooklyn?
Looks like a sheriff.
Okay.
They came out first, but I don't know who's in there. You know who that is?
He's come out, take some pictures. I'm going to try to get a word with him if we can, Brooklyn.
Okay.
and they're taking pictures. Now, I want to just get a look at this parade route. Jasmine, if you could just switch the camera over. I want you to see, like, we started to get a lot of people finished up. They're sort of at the end of the parade. They're not going anywhere. They're sort of staying there and celebrating, Brooklyn.
Yeah, with pictures and high fives. I'm very excited. Do you think this is getting towards the end of it, or do we have some more floats coming in?
I think we're more towards the beginning than the
Okay.
end, interestingly. And the reason for that is I think there have been record numbers of participants this year. This parade, which was started by Chair of the Guilford County Board of Commissioners, Skip Alston, has been getting bigger and bigger and bigger each year. He was part of the movement to rename this street MLK Drive, and then also having a parade there to kind of keep an ongoing celebration has been a neat thing.
That's amazing. I love to see that.
Sheriff, can we get a quick word for you on the live stream? I know this is a busy day for you with the Bennett College live stream. And I just wanted to ask you a little bit about how the parade has been so far for you.
Been cold, but it's been great. I really am surprised as many people has come out for the parade because of the coldness, but I'm not surprised for the mission,
So coldness has not dampened spirit from your observation up and down the parade route?
No, it's been good. It's been really great. The kids have been great. The parents have been great. It's just been great.
That's good. Does Martin Luther King's dream correlate with what you do?
It does. And I was telling the group earlier today about how I became who I am. And it all began back when I got a chance to understand what Dr. King meant. The dream. But we have to control our dream, take control of our destiny. Yes, he put the words out there. He was prophetic about it. But we have to work it and put it in action.
I agree.
Last question I have for you. I noticed
my sheriff.
You were jumping out and meeting people. Is that part of the work you do, getting to know people in the community?
Yes,
is that a big part of how you personally approach your job?
It is. I am the people. I work for the people. I am the people sheriff. It don't matter who they are, who they love. Don't matter. I am for the people. That's who I am for.
Great. Well, thank you so much
God
for
bless y'all.
today.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the
Bye, have a
celebration.
great day.
All right. Sheriff there, boy, he was excited about the parade, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I really liked his spirit. Shout out to the sheriff.
Now, one thing that's kind of cool that happens is that, sometimes a parade will kind of get stopped and you get to talk to people. Like, it looks like now there's a little bit of a stoppage, but the other acts are about to move through, the other participants in the parade. And I'm really excited to see. I see a flag in the distance. Let's see if we can. We've got Jasmine on camera, and Jasmine's going to try to get a shot of this really cool float. And I said I like these animals, but I really like this float. And then you can ride out.
Really pretty.
If you're going to be in a parade, I think there's nothing better than being able to kind of ride on your own float platform. There's another representative from the Guilford County Sheriff's Office.
Amazing.
Here's a nice
I see some
Mustang.
kids coming out of the truck.
Or coming through, another police car.
They should have brought the dogs, the canine dogs. That would have
I
been
wonder
cool.
if we will see dogs today.
As long as they're nice.
I bet before the day is over, Brooklyn, we will see a dog.
I hope so.
Okay, we've got another group coming through. How would you say the crowd is shaping up? Because as I'm looking, I'm seeing a lot more people lining these streets, aren't you?
Yes, I am. It's definitely a lot more people than how it was last time, which is
Is it-
amazing. There's people of all ages here. We've had some seniors in the building. We've got some young, very young children who I know are enjoying that candy because I certainly am.
All right. So there's a
Look
group.
at, there's a little baby on top of the truck. He's so cute. Oh, hi.
Now, normally, Brooklyn, you wouldn't ride in the back of a pickup truck. Could be very dangerous. But in a parade, this is one of those times where you would do it.
Yeah, everything's pretty slow and cautious. So we got this van. I wonder who was in there. That's a nice car. I would ride in that car.
Who do we have here? Hey, I'm going to try to get a word with them, Brooklyn. Hi, who are you representing today?
ABG, child care.
Okay, and how has it been participating in the parade this year?
It's been amazing. It's been great.
And just tell somebody before we go, what's the best part about working in your field?
To care for our children and have a safe environment.
Right.
And make sure they learn what they need to learn.
Have you been teaching them a little bit about Martin Luther King over the last time period?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We don't teach about them all month long.
Well, thanks for your participation. We talked to a group, a child care group, Brooklyn, and they were excited about providing the environment that they do for young people in the community.
Now they're going an opposite
There's
way.
the Gorell Street Neighborhood Association.
I wonder if there's a secret route that they're taking.
Well, there's the Queens of Destruction.
Yeah, we gotta get that one.
All right, the Queens of Destruction.
This is a majorette dance team here in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Brooke and I are going to step out of the way, and our audience here on the Bennett College YouTube channel is getting a great look at this performance. Young lady, how's it been today?
It's been good.
Have you enjoyed performing? Can we get a quick word with you?
Sure.
You proud of your group today?
Of course. I think they came out, they showed what we were all about, and we just showed black excellence and to try to promote, our team and what we do.
Okay, and great. And then have they been performing all the way up and down on the parade route?
Yes, they performed as soon as they hit the street, all the way down, so they did a great job.
You put a lot of work into this.
Yes, we did. We did a lot to prepare. I'm definitely proud of them and what they put out today.
All right, congratulations. All right. The Queens are there performing. We're going to see if we can get a quick shot of that, Brooklyn.
Of the dance?
And their dance leader was very proud of them and how they performed. They've been performing all the way up and down. That's got to be a lot of good exercise.
Especially in this cold.
Now, we haven't seen a dog yet, Brooklyn, but we're going to step back and get a look at this.
We got
Guilford County Democratic Party. And then
yes.
and that is a donkey representing the Democratic Party. Do you know what represents the Republican Party? What animal? The elephant.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like elephants. Oh, man.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to get a quick word. How has the parade been so far?
Absolutely amazing. Very well attended. It's my first one here, so it's absolutely amazing.
Any great plans for 2025 for you?
2025, I'm the vice chair of the North Carolina Democratic Party, and we're going to be focusing on municipals and a lot more, preparing the groundwork for 2026 and 2028, and so I'm very excited.
Congratulations. Okay, there we have the Masons coming by Brooklyn. All right. We have the Masons here. How has the parade been so far?
Been wonderful. Not even cold out here, so we're having a good time.
So one thing, Brooklyn, if you're walking in the parade, that's one way of staying warm also, isn't it?
Yeah, you're walking, getting equivalent exercise. And I'm pretty sure they're bundled up. They look really bundled up. I wonder where they got them coats. Now we have another truck, Magnolia Blossoms 104, with some kids being pulled.
Okay. Brooklyn, you
I
want to
think
try to
they're
get a
having a
word
good
with the
time.
kids real quick? They may be going by a little too fast.
Are we gonna?
Okay, there we have Nazarene Court number 5. How has the parade been so far?
It is great, just cold.
Great. And tell me who you're representing today.
K-Leaf Court number 90 here in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Great. Congratulations. Yeah. Hey there, looks like you have a great seat. How has the parade been for you today?
It's been good so far. It's cold, but we're having fun.
Have the people on the side been excited to see you?
They have. It's been nice.
Congratulations. All right, we've been joined by Faith.
Hi, guys.
Now, Faith, none of you noticed there are some young people kind of scattering by, and that is in the pursuit of candy.
Yes.
So let's see, we're going to get a shot up MLK Drive. What has been your favorite part of the parade so far, Faith?
My favorite part is looking at all the little children just represent who they are. And when in the programs also, they look very beautiful, and just knowing that there's a community that Greensboro forms is amazing.
There was a van for Bethel AME Church, and this is the Raleigh Crossroads United Methodist Church. Bennett College, Faith, is a United Methodist institution. We get a quick word with you, sir, for the Bennett College live stream. How was the parade for you today?
It was great. It was great.
Right here, yeah. What was your favorite part about it?
Just seeing everybody out. Everybody seems to be happy, and as you walk in the parade, it gets warmer and warmer. Yeah, I used to work at Bennett College. I was the college registrar and taught religion and philosophy. I'm a pastor at College Grove. Yes,
Okay.
but so blessed to be here.
And this is Faith. Faith, do you have a question for a former Bennett College
What was it like during the time you were working at Bennett College?
Working with the students, and I noticed the whole time I was there, they lived up to phenomenal bells. I was there when Dr. Cole was there, Dr. Scott, and all of them. Yeah, Bennett is a great college, and it's a United Methodist supported college, and I'm a pastor. That's my band right there. Yeah.
So Faith is just like you described, but let me ask you this one more question. What does MLK mean to your work on a day-to-day basis?
Peace, hope, and love for everybody, and especially during this time with what is happening now, while we're here celebrating, the world, as I feel, is in a state of chaos, even though we're getting another president. But it's a time of praying for everybody.
And then for you, a time of mobilizing people in your community?
To hold on to the faith and continue to lean on the everlasting arms. Yes.
Well, thank you so much for your
thank you.
participation. Thanks for stopping by. Very interesting. So we met somebody that used to work at Bennett College.
Wow.
Faith, what's been your favorite part so far?
Just seeing and experiencing that people are a community. Like, a lot of people know everybody who is in this parade, and just knowing that Greensboro is formed in a community that is close knit together is amazing.
Here we have the Buffalo Soldiers. Now this is interesting. Washington Redskins, they had a big football week. The Washington, now called Commanders, had a big football win the other day over Detroit. Brooklyn and I were talking, you wouldn't usually see people with their hood drawn back in a convertible in this weather, would you?
No.
But in a parade,
it is
always
common.
Let's see if we can get a shot from Jasmine down MLK Drive and get a look at some of these acts coming. Always love this, Faith, some of the classic cars you get to see in a parade.
We've got to keep attention on that.
Now, I don't know if our audience can hear this well, but we're hearing some of MLK's speeches being played from a loudspeaker in that car. the AmeriCorps Partnership to End Homelessness. How has the parade been so far?
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you.
Thanks for your work. How has the parade been for you today?
Oh, it's been great, and participation has been awesome. The people along the side have just been there. You can tell their hearts are there.
That organization helps to work against homelessness, which is really something I think Faith has been a problem in our community as well as other communities.
Yes.
Now I'm going to see if I can talk to the folks in this convertible. Was that the Grinch?
Yes, I believe so.
Grinch, could we get a quick word? We get a quick word? Okay, Grinch. We got the Grinch here. Okay.
Bye.
Now, Faith, was that Grinch selling a Grinch Christmas hat?
I think so.
There's the GTA. And that is a woman who passed away, the first African-American mayor of Greensboro, Yvonne Johnson, a Bennett College graduate and a participant in the civil rights movement in the 1960s.
Wow.
And her funeral services was held at Bennett College. We live streamed that just a couple of weeks back. What we're hearing now is more speeches. HIV ministry. There's the Black Child Development Institute. How has your participation in the parade been today?
Loved it. The cold air just made us feel alive today. It's been great. We're so excited to be here this morning.
Real quick, kids, how have you enjoyed the parade? Has it been fun today?
Yes.
You got to walk a lot? Well, would you tell everybody real quick on the count of 3, Happy Martin Luther King Day? And look right at the camera there. 1, 2, 3.
Happy Martin Luther King Day!
Thank you.
All right. Now another exciting thing is happening. Faith, another marching band on the way. As the marching band gets close, what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can hear some of the sounds of the marching band. But first, we have the Golden Sons of Greensboro. Driving by, and that's quite a float there, motorcycle on it. You get to ride a motorcycle on the float. Northeast Guilford Marching Band coming our way. Faith, have you ever been in a marching band?
No, I have not.
What instrument would you play if you could do it?
I would play the trumpet. Because that's what instrument my brother played in the band when he was in high school.
All right. Well, if you're just joining us, this is Professor Lipscomb here with Faith Prevalong. We're here on the corner of Gorell and MLK Drive, and we're here for the Martin Luther King Day Parade 2025. It's been a chilly day, but a very exciting one, and very full of warm spirit, hadn't it been?
Yes, absolutely.
Now, one thing we're getting a chance to see behind us is some of these classic cars. There's a cool blue truck. Faith, I've always wondered, it must take a lot of work to keep a classic car.
Yes. Because the more old, the more harder to fix.
There's a Chevrolet coming up. As we go, I think, Faith, you're going to take a quick break, and we're going to get a shot now up and see if we can see that whole row of classic cars. There we see a truck. Really love those older style pickup trucks. There's a newer pickup truck. And there's the Against the Grain Truck Club. Being joined in just a moment by Brooklyn Williams. She is back. Brooklyn, I know you had a real good view of these classic cars, and we saw some classic trucks. So what did you think of those?
I thought the trucks was really cool. I've never seen a Cybertruck here in Greensboro so far, but that was pretty cool to see.
Okay.
I like the one with the motorcycle in the back.
That was neat. You know, as I watch a parade, I don't know if you ever do this. Do you ever think like, boy, what would my float be like if I could participate in one of these? Doesn't this get you excited?
Yeah, it does.
And
Who would I have on mine?
Yeah, we've got a really great seat here, and we've been covering this parade every year. But I think if you're watching this, maybe think about how you could get into next year's parade. Our audience on YouTube. But look at this. Look at this.
One's got lights all over.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Christmas time.
Another one. I see these around town sometimes.
Very interesting. Hey! I wanna jump.
Little reggae music. Aurora Care Collective.
I like that song.
And I believe this parade is open. It's free for nonprofit organizations if people probably thinking about participating next year. And I think there's only a small fee, maybe $75 or something, for people who would like to participate with their business. It's a great way to meet people in the community and advertise your business.
Yeah, it's a really great way.
And just be a part of a cool environment.
Got some marchers coming up.
So we'll get a shot, Brooklyn. We got a little break in the action. Want to just ask you, what's been your favorite part so far?
I think my favorite part has just been seeing everybody come together as a whole. I really liked the dancers. That I was looking forward to that in the beginning I mentioned. So I'm glad that I got to see them. Everybody seems so happy outside despite the weather conditions. And I'm just very grateful to be a part of this.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Now we've got Jasmine's going to get a shot once again up MLK. Is this another fraternity organization?
It sounds like they're trying to encourage people to re-elect somebody. But these people, hey, how you doing?
How has the parade been so far?
Oh, it's been pretty good so far, yeah.
And who are you representing today?
Gabriel Lodge 115.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Re-elect Hugh Holston. Now, why should we re-elect Hugh Holston?
Tell me real quick, you're an ardent supporter of
Hugh
of,
Holston.
of this. Sorry.
Why should we
tell me,
re-elect him?
tell me, you've got the audience here on YouTube Live. Why should they cast their vote this way?
Why should they cast their vote for Hugh? Hugh is for you. Hugh supports Greensboro. He is already in the seat doing the great job for you. Why don't we let Hugh Holston tell you?
What's going on? We're right here on the Bennett College YouTube Live stream, and I just want to ask you real quick, could you have a better group of supporters?
I could not have a better, get over here. I could not have a better group of supporters on the Holston team for re-election for Greensboro City Council. They are the absolute best.
Is there any way that you can measure how you're doing in terms of helping people? How do you measure your job in that way?
Well, you got to listen. If you listen, the people will tell you how they're feeling. And how they're feeling is what's going on in their lives. If they're feeling good, if things are happening well, then they're doing really well. But if they're not, they're not. And right now, there's some challenges. There's some successes, but there are also some challenges. And I'm here to make sure for another 4 years that we can keep addressing those challenges and bringing success to Greensboro.
What's one thing you want to say to our YouTube streamers here, why they should re-elect you?
Re-elect me because I'm a listener and I'm an engager and I'm going to fight the battle for you. I may not always win, but I'm in the battle with you.
That's what we love. Thank you so much. Re-elect who? You.
Enjoy the rest of your parade. Yeah. That was a spirited group.
Yeah, it was very spirited. I like it. There's definitely a change in the parade. I've never seen that. And they got a yo-yo man.
He's got his car.
Not the yo-yo guy. Hey, Mr. Robinson! Yeah, that's Mr. Robinson. Y'all, he used to work at.
Is that somebody you know in there?
Yeah, that's Mr. Robinson. He used to work in financial aid office here at Bennett College.
Okay.
So I'm glad to see he's on better things.
I have seen several former Bennett College employees.
Really?
So our audience here on Bennett YouTube Live, that's the American Legion coming in behind us. Still a lot of action here. If you are at home and maybe you didn't make it out this morning, still time to get out here and catch the end of the parade. Now, I want to see if we can get a quick shot over here, Jasmine. We've got some kids bundled up. Tell me, how has your family been enjoying the parade?
Very good. I'm very excited. I love drumming, and it's a cultural experience for us. I love that. Yeah.
And I want to compliment you. These kids are really dressed warmly, and they seem to be really enjoying their time.
Yeah, I think so. They enjoy this excitement and historic events. Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of the parade. You got good seats. All right, Brooklyn, we've got. That's quite a full bed of a pickup truck, isn't it, Brooklyn?
It is. The Aaron T. Jones Jet Black Empowerment Foundation.
Quick word with them?
All right. How are you guys doing so far on this parade? You've reached the end. You guys feel like you accomplished a lot?
Yes. Well, we just trying not to freeze.
Yeah, right. That part. I really feel that.
Not to freeze. It was a great event. We had real fun passing out candy and blankets to everybody.
What? Thank you. Thank you all.
Okay, as we see, we've got to look down MLK Drive. Another organization coming up.
What?
They're waving. Let's see. Hi, folks.
What is this? American Cross?
All right.
Red Cross. American Red Cross.
American Red Cross, and then
disaster relief.
Okay.
They could definitely use that right now in California with the LA fires going on.
Yeah, a lot has gone on too this year, unfortunately, in the Asheville area out in western North Carolina.
Oh, wow.
All right. Another classic car. Now, Brooklyn, I want to see if you can comment on it. See those wheels?
Woo!
Now, I have never been able to do that in my car, but that's a pretty cool looking thing.
That's really nice.
We got a good shot on that YouTube Live. That may be the move of the day.
Yeah. Hugh Holston.
In Brooklyn, this reminds me of a car when you see the history of cars.
Yes.
It must take a lot of work to keep these classic cars in such good condition.
Corvette.
You can hear the sound of the hum of these engines. There's another car coming by. We see there Hugh Holston making his way to talk to some of the people crossing over the car.
It really is for
Look
the people.
at this one. Are you getting a make and model on this car?
I love the teal color.
It's an older style pickup truck. It reminds me of the show Sanford and Son, if you've ever seen that on television.
I've
Ask
never seen that.
your mom about that.
All right.
Another pickup truck. Another car coming by.
All right, so it looks like there's a little bit of a pause here in the parade. We are waiting on a few more floats, I feel. But comment down below, guys. How are you guys feeling about this parade?
I have some good news. I just
Okay.
checked, and our student Tiara, she has checked with some of the people, and there's a good 20-25 minutes left of parade. So we're going to get a chance to see a few more acts, a little bit of break in the action, but still a lot more great stuff right here on the Bennett College YouTube Live channel. And let's see if we can get Jasmine to point that camera on down MLK Street and see what we have coming up next.
I see green.
I see balloons on these cars. Now, I don't know if we'll see another move like we just saw with that car. If you see that car went up on two wheels and did a whole 360 turn.
Yeah, he was doing donuts in the middle of the road. That was super nice.
Now, Brooklyn, if you did that when you were just, say, driving out to the market or something like that, that could cause you some legal problems. But
Yeah.
not at a parade.
All right, Miss.
Now, one thing about being at the end of the parade route, you get some of the leftover candy, if there is any left.
Thank you.
So tell us about your organization.
Oh, I'm with Shipman Family Home Care. Just representing for MLK Day. Happy MLK Day.
Great. How's the parade been?
It's been wonderful. It's been very joyous.
Shipman Family Home Care. In Brooklyn, that the Shipman Family Home Care business has been a part of sponsoring the International Civil Rights Center and Museum Gala in the past. Now, we see we've got our camera pointed down MLK Drive, and then one thing we're going to see is another marching band approaching. We've seen several today, and you can hear them coming, can't you?
Yes, you can. They're very loud. Very nice.
Okay.
We've got some trumpets, some baton holders.
In Brooklyn, your eyesight's a little better than mine. I won't be able to identify this school just yet without my glasses, but you'll be able to tell our audience when you see who this marching band is representing.
Right. It looks like a high school. Dudley High School, that is.
The Dudley High School, so involved in the civil rights movement. When the sit-ins happened back in 1960, there came a point when the colleges went home and the lunch counter over at the Woolworths had not been yet desegregated. So it was the Dudley High School students that came in and sat down at the lunch counter to make sure that that movement worked in the summer when the college students were gone. interesting. This song that the band is performing, a bit of a slower beat, kind of
It
like
is more slow paced.
And as I say that, it picks up a little bit. Now what we're going to do as the band approaches, we're just going to be quiet for a moment and let you enjoy the sounds of the Dudley High School Marching Band.
So that was an amazing performance.
She was fantastic.
Saw from Dudley High School. There was a lot of dances in there.
Some more Guilford County school buses. I wonder if they bring the students out to this and they bring them back.
Yeah, they should have had them riding in the bus. Oh, we got some cool characters for the kids.
Now, Brooklyn, you said you might see a dog.
This is not the dog that I had in mind, but it works. So they have Bluey from a cartoon show, very popular.
Brooklyn, you probably have some questions for Bluey. Let's see if we can.
Let's see if you can answer us.
Yeah. Okay, so we're here. I want to see just coming up behind us.
Oh, excuse me. How are you doing in this parade? Are you having a
Brooklyn's
good
going
time?
to talk to Bluey.
Okay, thanks.
So Brooklyn, you tried to get a word with Bluey, but does
I did.
the Bluey character not very talkative today?
He's not talking.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
We got Spider-Man and the Ninja Turtles.
The hat character, okay. Then there's a Grinch. This appears to be the nicer, reformed Grinch. Can I get a quick word with you?
Yes, I'm the owner.
I've seen you, let's see if we can get a shot here. You've been leading these characters around. That's quite a group you've been working with. Who are they?
They're part of my team. My team is called Tamika's Unique Service. I'm the owner. I've been in business for 20 years.
Okay.
Is this your first time here at the parade?
No, this is actually my 3rd year doing the MLK.
What's different about it this year?
A little smaller. That's because the weather, everybody's staying in. But
yes.
Well, listen, so you're able to provide these characters to different events.
Yes.
How do the characters get along with each other?
So sometimes they get into a little squabble, but most of the time everything is all fun and love.
And I saw the Grinch, and he's been on good behavior.
Yes. It's after Christmas, so we're showing love for Valentine's.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then how can they book? Do you have a social media contact, or how can they book.
You can book me on Facebook. You go under Tamika Unique Services on Facebook, or you can Google me. Just put in Tamika Unique Services.
All right, thank you so
Thank
much. We'll let
you.
you catch up with these guys. We don't want them wandering off through downtown.
So it did end up having the dog that I wanted to see. He was just riding through that thing.
Who was the dog?
There's his hair sticking out.
Okay.
Some brown dog.
A real dog.
A real dog.
So if you can see behind us, we have the Incredible Hulk.
On the car. Pretty cool. Now we've got some students with some Martin
We have
Luther
the
King
Dudley
signs
group.
up.
Now, one thing, Brooklyn, I heard some music, and you know, in music they have the clean lyrics, or what is it called?
Yeah, the clean version. Yeah,
Clean
you're right.
version. I always think the clean version of music is worse than the dirty version because
think
it
so?
forces you to fill in the blanks
Oh,
on
yeah.
the words that have been deleted. This is a no MAGA group.
No peace. No peace.
Now, if you heard that, that was you hear different languages when you're live, Brooklyn.
Right, you do.
So, it's one thing. Apologize to our younger listeners on YouTube Live. All right.
Bill
How has the
Black.
parade been so far?
It's been absolutely wonderful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so Brooklyn, this is the first time I've tried some of this delicious, nutritious candy at the parade. Would you mind
Perfect for
holding
breakfast.
Hold on, it's perfect for an early morning snack.
Now we got my favorite, the firefighters coming into town. Greensboro firefighter team.
A shot. Now, if you're worried that maybe there's been a fire, there has not. This is just a fire truck.
Oh my gosh, they have horses! They got some pretty cool horses coming up. Hopefully you guys can get to see.
All right. Have you enjoyed the parade?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's hot. I'm back here though. Feel good.
Cowboys, you guys.
We're going to see if we can step back and get a look at this performing horses. They're circling around. What
They're
talented
huge.
animals.
They must be royal. Look, they have royal on their harnesses. Hi, babies! Hopefully the roads are cleaned up, you know.
That's a pretty great horse-drawn. Riding in a horse-drawn carriage has got to be a great way to do a parade.
Definitely looking back at the past. Hello, so cute. That one's name is Ghost.
Okay. Like how they have their name tags on them so you can call the horses by name.
Have you ever ridden a horse before? Oh, she riding.
Do you know something about these horses? Could we interview you real quick?
All right, girl, ride that horse
We have
now.
one of our members. So you know something about that horses that we just saw. Tell us about that.
The person's up there, I know them, and he has a farm, and I vote Royal before, and what the ghost, he does not like to get Royal. He never got vote before.
Is Royal your favorite horse to ride?
Mm-mm.
Who's your favorite horse to ride?
Royal is
Well, great. Have you enjoyed the parade so far?
good.
Good. Well, enjoy the rest of the day. We had some first-hand experience. One of our parade audience members had ridden some of those horses, Brooklyn. She had ridden some of those horses.
Wow, that's amazing. I wonder they're part of a program. That's how she was able to ride them.
That was one of my
think
favorite acts of the day. One of my favorite acts of the day.
The
those
horses?
We got to see the horses circle, sort of similar to when we saw that car circle earlier on.
Yeah, very similar.
So one thing that we're finding out now is that the parade route may be done. Is that right, that that's the last? So we've seen the whole parade. So we're going to be signing off in just a minute. Brooklyn, how has this experience been for you?
This experience was better than I expected. I had a really great time. I'm just very thankful.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad, everybody, when the parade has kind of come to an end. Everything seems now all of a sudden quiet.
Yeah, it is.
But there is nothing to say that you can't continue the work of Martin Luther King throughout the year of 2025.
Absolutely.
Feel like 2025 is going to be an exciting year. And if you missed the parade, either watching or participating or broadcasting the parade, you can come out next year.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is
Thank you,
Professor Lipscomb, Brooklyn Williams. We're going to be signing off on YouTube Live. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of the 2025 MLK Day Parade, and we'll see you at the next event.